my son is older than your son, and he's calling him by his name, like cannot add any respect, like but Alagbaja, uncle. You don't understand.
Yeah. Hey everyone, it's Diba here. Welcome to the Glow Factor Show, where I, your fairy god sister, take ordinary women to my fairy garden and I help them get their full glow up. Every woman has a unique beauty, but sometimes all it takes is the right guidance to bring it to life. That's where I come in. From fashion, hair, makeup, everything in between, this is your ultimate transformation show. So let's welcome today's guest. But before, let me get that out of the way. Are you guys ready for today's guest? 3, 2, 1. Hi. Hello. It's good to see you again. How are you?
I'm fine.
Do you want to introduce yourself for the audience?
Hi, my name is Adeola. I'm 24. I work as a CCTV operator.
That's great. So,
Thank you.
Do you remember how we met the first time and where we met and everything that we did?
Sure, I did.
Tell me.
I met you at Sekomo.
Okay.
The place to be precise.
Uh-huh.
Just like, hi, this girl getting anxious. I was like, wow. So it was like, okay, he said, hi, my name is Diba. I was like, I don't know who Diba is. Okay. So, and she collected my number. Like, what I do is I glow up people for fashion, makeup, and the rest. I said, okay. So getting back to work that day, I have to like go to my social media handles. I check for my TikTok handle, your IG. So I was like, who's Diba? So I'm like, is it the same face? So I was like, wow. So finally, I get to meet Diba in person.
Yeah.
One of the best days of my life.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So you see, that was a fun way to meet you. And I'm so pleased to have you here. And I think we are ready to start the glow up. Are you ready?
Of course, I'm very ready.
All right. So before we start, we have to take all of your measurements.
Okay.
So here's the glow scanner. And let me scan you. All right. And now let's look here at your results. As you can see, we have your body measurements and everything.
Okay.
So before we dive into the glow up, let's talk about what makes you unique. So we will be using a system that's called the Kibbe body system. And it's all about harmony. It's all about not focusing on you have a pure shape, you know, those standard type of body shape. We're focusing more on every single type of measurement of your whole body. You know, so it's not a standard, it doesn't take into account just standard measurement. It's very tailored to you and your body shape. Okay. So based on your measurement, you, my dear, are soft gamine.
Thank you.
That's the name. So what is a soft gamine? You're a little bit sweet, a little bit of spice. So think petite but powerful, delicate but dynamic. And it's an amazing blend of youthful energy, feminine softness that just make you naturally captivating. So physically, soft gamines tend to have a compact frame, a slightly curvy shape, and features that are a mix of soft and sharp, big expressive eyes, as you can see, delicate and bold in the jawline and the cheekbones, exactly as you have. So what does this mean for your glow up? Well, we're going to play up your best features with structured but yet playful dresses and clothing, extra spark with accessories because you don't want to be boring. So think about Janelle Monáe, but with a little bit of sass. Are you ready?
I am.
All right. So I think we're ready to start the glow up.
Yes.
And should we move to the next step?
Definitely.
All right. So let's go. So welcome to my secret beauty garden.
Thank you.
This is where we're going to be doing your hair and your makeup.
Okay.
So based on your Kibbe face shape, remember we said you are a soft gamine. So the type of hairstyle that will suit you are short and bouncy or layered with a little fringe and a little of curls. It has to always be soft and not too structured. Okay. So that's the type of hairstyle we're going for today. And I wanted you to have a little bit of lively balance so it can, you know, showcase all of your cheekbones and your jawline, and you can see really your beauty even more. So for your type of face shape, usually you should avoid anything that is too flat or too overly structured. Really go for flowy, rounded type of hairstyles. So based on everything that I said, here are all of the styles that we can do for you. And can you let me pick what I think would suit you best?
Definitely.
So among all of these 4 options, I think we should go with this one.
Wow. Okay.
So I think we're ready for the hairstylist. Should we call the hairstylist?
I am.
Okay, hairstylist, we're waiting for you. Welcome, welcome. So today for Adeola, as I was saying earlier, we need not too long, not too short type of hair with a lot of layers, a little bit of fringe to give a little, you know, soft curls vibe in the front, but not too much. We need the hair to really highlight her cheekbones and, you know, her softness in the face. All right? All right. So I'll let you guys do it and I'll come back in a minute.
All right.
I'm back. Wow, look at your hair. I really like it. Wow, I love the layers. I love the fringe. I know you cannot see it. I know you can only hear it. But honestly, it looks so good on you. I'm really excited for you to see it.
Thank you.
All right, so right after the hair, we're going to do the nails. And I already picked the nails that I wanted you to do.
Okay.
And this is the one that we're going to be doing for her. It has a little bit of what the outfit is going to look like to match. All right, so we're going to give it to our charming lady here. And while we're doing that, while she's doing your nails, I wanted to play a little game.
Okay.
I hope you're ready because it's game time.
I'm here.
All right, so I'm going to ask you 3 questions and I want you to answer as honest as possible, as honestly as possible. All right?
No problem.
All right, so the first question that I have for you, all right, is what is the most embarrassing way you have ever rejected someone? I'll give you a few seconds to think.
Okay, I think I'll need that.
Think about it. And don't worry, this is a safe space. It's for everyone, it's a safe space, all right?
I understand.
So what is the most embarrassing way you have ever rejected someone? And you know that it's embarrassing, but you just did it because you had to do it. According to you.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm all ears.
I think I just have to go for that because I think there was the day that I was going, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And the guy was like, really? I have to look back. I just wave it over, say, shift Joe, I beg. Now me, they call like that. Is
that what you told him?
Yeah.
And what did he say?
What will he say? Nothing. He just be like,
and
there's
then
nothing to say.
Away.
Yeah, I just walk away.
Okay. Well, that's not crazy, but it's still okay. Yeah. We waited a good 7.5 out of 10 of embarrassment.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. All right. So the second question that I have is, what is the pettiest thing that you've ever done just to prove your point? Like you had something to say and you wanted to be right so bad, and you did something and you knew it was petty, but you still did it.
I don't know if this has to go with what you are saying, but
yes.
I think
let's hear it. Don't worry, let's hear it.
Okay, this day that someone was talking to me in the church.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
And it's some one time now, my pastor was preaching.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she has been talking since, so I didn't say anything. I didn't even look at her.
Mm-hmm.
So the man I just told her that Alpha, keep quiet now.
Mm-hmm.
That was when my pastor just heard my voice. I was like, Adeola, stand up. I feel very embarrassed. Like, I just have to like shout back. I was not the one I was talking since now. So everyone have to like look at me like, why are you talking back to the pastor? You know, but I feel I just have to see it because she has been the one talking since morning.
Yeah.
So then I asked her to like, shut up, keep quiet, let me listen. That's when you now see that I'm talking.
You're the one talking, you're the bad student.
Exactly, so I have to prove my point.
Okay.
So I think that's...
So you talked back to the pastor?
Exactly, immediately.
Wow.
Immediately, I have to like...
That's it, you have to have guts.
I'm not the one that was talking.
Wow.
So I have to say.
When we're on the topic of church, all right, my third question is, what is the craziest thing that you have seen happen in church with your own eyes? The craziest thing.
Okay. I think there was a day we actually, after service.
Yes. All the good stories with.
I think there was this two women, like, they started fighting outside the church. Immediately after benediction.
Okay.
I was like, Mommy, Kibbe, what's happening? I don't want to mention names, you understand? What's happening? At the end of the day, when we now asked the reason why they were fighting because my son is older than your son and he's calling him by his name, like, cannot add any respect, like, but Uncle, you don't understand.
Yeah.
And they beat them.
They actually beat themselves because of how their son is calling each other.
Like,
how old were the children?
They are older than me, don't let me lie. But I'm not the one.
Wow. And they were fighting.
Yeah, exactly. After service. In front of our church that day.
So you go to church to pray and ask for forgiveness and all of these things.
And
you go outside and you start throwing feet.
Yes, exactly.
Wow. Ooh, well, this is something not to do after.
But this thing I'm saying is...
I hope you never fought in front of a church. Okay, go ahead.
I'm a child of God.
Well, I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
So those were my 3 questions. I hope you liked the game.
Sure.
And I'm gonna let you finish your nails.
Okay.
And I'll come back for the next step.
No problem.
All right. All right, let me see your nails. Wow, it looks so nice. I know you can already see it, but I love it. It has, that little touch of softness. Everything is round. It has little flowers. You're going to see what it looks like now. I'm really, really happy about it. All right, I think we're ready to move to the next stage, which is makeup.
Okay.
So just a reminder, remember how we did your Kibbe body system and face shape, and we told you were a soft gamine. As a soft gamine, remember we did your face shape, you're a soft gamine. So as a soft gamine, it's all about fresh, youthful definition. So we need a little bit of a flush on the cheek, defined brow, lip color that's rosy with a little bit of peach. It needs to give effortless but playful. So for the glam, we need to take it up a notch and add a little bit bold with some fluttery lashes, and we'll make you very, very radiant just with the little bit of lashes because you already have the fringe. And for the lips, we'll still go with a soft color. So really, for your makeup, everything has to be soft, a little bit like the hair. It has to be soft color. But with rosy and peachy tones. Okay. All right. Okay. So are you ready to call up the makeup artist?
Yes.
So let's call the makeup artist. Makeup artist, we're ready for you. Welcome. So for today, what we need for Adeola is everything that is soft. So I'll let you guys start the makeup, and I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
All right. wow, look at your makeup. It looks so nice. It looks so good. I know you cannot see it for now, but honestly, it has a little bit of dewy, a little bit of matte. It's giving earthy tones with a little pop of color. Looks beautiful. I'm so excited for you to see it. So I wanted us to, a little bit touch base and talk to you a little bit about something a little bit more motivational. All right? So while she's finishing up the finishing touches, I wanted to explore the concept of female archetype with you. Your feminine archetype. So remember how I sent you questions about your personality and you had to answer those questions and what you would do in different situations? Exactly. So it was to be able to assess your feminine archetype, which will give us an insight about your inner aura and your inner beauty. So a female archetype, what it is, it's a blueprint of personality, energy, and behavior that shapes how a woman moves through the world. It reflects your inner essence, your inner strength, desires, and the way you connect with others. So yours, you are the mother archetype. So what does it mean? The mother archetype is more than just being maternal. It's about deep unconditional love, protection, and wisdom. You have a natural warmth that makes people feel safe and cared for. So whether it's in your friendships, relationship, or even in your career, you bring a sense of stability and emotional security to those around you. So, but the thing about the mother archetype is your energy, it's powerful, but it also needs balance. So sometimes you forget to nurture yourself. So here's 2 pieces of advice that I wanted to give you to be able to dive deeper into your energy, but still be balanced within. So your heart is big, but you don't have to pour from an empty cup. And you should replenish your energy without feeling any guilt. So so as much as you desire to give others, you need to be able to have enough before you start to give others. So always be mindful of the energy you're giving to others and try to always balance so that you can nurture yourself and still feel full, because there's nothing you can give if you feel empty. And the second piece of advice is embrace your own desires. You deserve as much of care and love as you give to others, So everything that you want to do in life, everything that you want to feel, you have to dive into it and actually embrace it. Don't feel like you need to forget yourself and step out of your character just to please others. So as a mother energy, you're always trying to care about others. It's all about others. But sometimes you need a little bit of balance. So when you balance that out, then you can be the type of mother that you want to be. All right? So in everything that I said based on your personality, is there some things that you think is right, something that you're doing, something that you think you should improve?
Nothing, just I have to the advice and make use of it.
All right. But do you feel like you have that type of archetype? You feel like you care about others more than yourself and all these things?
Exactly. Sometimes I try to please some people while putting myself.
Okay.
So I'll try as much as possible to work on that.
That's good. All right. So I think the makeup is done. And I think we can remove the little pin and reveal the final look for her makeup and hair session. Remove it and having our little wispy bangs. You're looking fabulous. I'm so excited for you to see the next one. All right, so are we ready to move to the next step?
I am.
Which is going to be the fashion. You're gonna see everything that we're gonna be doing. So are we gonna clap 2 times to move on to the next garden?
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1, clapping 2 times. Woo! So welcome to my fashion garden. I hope you're ready for what we're about to do.
I am very, very ready.
So since your Kibbe body type is soft gummy, so we want to enhance your natural charm with pieces that feel playful, feminine, and a little bold.
Okay.
So for dresses, what I would recommend for you would be structured but lively silhouettes. So I think fit and flare dresses, cinched waist, playful details like little bows or roses. Avoid anything that's too flowy and too big or too structure. You know, it needs to give you a little bit of a shape, right? For tops, what I would recommend for you would be soft gamine look, turning it in cropped or tailored tops. Like the one you were wearing earlier. Intricate neckline. Stay away from anything that's too plain or too shapeless. So for you, you always need to be able to show off your curves. All right. And for pants, go for something that accentuates your waist, like high-waisted trousers, tapered pants, or structured shorts. So if you're wearing skirts, A-line or tulip, you know, those type of skirts, that would be very good for you. And for bags, I would say small to medium bags will be the best for you, not a bag that is too big. Think structured crossbodies also, that would be nice with you. So for shoes, I would say delicate but bold choices, right? So anything that's ankle straps, strappy, little straps, that's something that would be good for you. So everything that was good for you, what I did is I took all of this and I picked some really good bags and shoes and clothing for you.
Already, even though I don't know what's
you don't know what it is. So are you ready to see?
Of course.
The final one. This is the real one now.
I am very, very much
ready. So should we do the reveal? Yeah. So you want to take a part of the fabric and we just open it this way in 3, 2, 1. You can take it. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. So ta-da! This is what I planned for you. Wow. You know, as we said, we need rushed, little structure, but still very flurry. You'll have a nice little cape on the sides. Sorry. Whoa. Calm down. You know, and then you have the matching shoes and matching. I'm going with all white because, you know, you have dark hair, so that the white will make you pop. So do you want to try it? Yeah, sure. All right, so go ahead and try it, and then let's see the final look. Wow, the dress on you looks so good with that color. Thank you. As you see, we have some ruching, we have some draping. It's giving all of the shapes where it's supposed to be. So are you ready to see yourself? I am. You are? Curious, yes. Just look at the cat. I know you have been taking little sneak peeks here and there. I've been looking at you. You're not lying, I know that. But I know anything that you've seen so far, I promise you it's been better. So on my count of 3, you're going to start turning around slowly towards the mirror to see the final result. All right? Okay. 3, 2, 1. You can turn around. Okay. Wow! Oh my goodness, I look like a bride, like even some brides. Okay. So how do you like it? How do you like yourself? I love everything about me right now. You like the hair, you like the makeup, you like the dress, the color, everything. Remind me, what was your favorite color? White. Exactly. White. I'd never disappoint. Yeah. I'm really happy you really love it. I think it's about time you call your special someone. Should we get on that? Yeah. All right. Look at her. Look at how beautiful she's looking like. She's ready to get married. And you need to look for her husband now. There's no delay. No delay.
Promise.
Oh, Jay, you're supposed to be licking me up. And you're looking at me like that. You're supposed to be licking me. You're supposed to be. Baby? Exactly. You're licking me. Come and lick me. No. Let me use this SLA. Can you say?
See, I told you that's what you're looking like. You're not ready for it. Even your friend, she was not ready for it.
Nobody was expecting this.
I hope you're not going home today. You need to go out and show out. You cannot go home with this just like that.
You were supposed to call my mom.
Call your mom. Call all of those guys that think you are beautiful. Today they will see that you have the value that they need to start preparing everything. They need to start putting the money on the
Exactly.
side.
That's what she said. That she said, money must come more.
Yes, it's the time. Well, I'm happy. This is the end.
Yeah.
At the end of every episode, we do a little dance.
Yeah.
Our little happiness dance. So should we go do our dance?
Even though I don't know how to dance, but I will still
It's
stand
okay. We dance till the end.
Dance
To the end. To the end. All right. Thank you so much.
Alright.
It was amazing. And bye-bye, guys. I'll see you in the next episode of The Glow Factor. Bye.
Woo!